FISMA, and in particular our new role in trying to move that forward in a way that isn't a paper exercise, but really is involved in continuous monitoring, making sure that we're actually engaging with the departments and agencies. Matt Koos's team, I think, is in fact doing a great job in trying to drive that in a direction that it will actually help us iteratively over time to make sure that the rules are what they should be, and that they're executable and that we can actually see iterative progress. I think there are other areas where similar progress is being made. I think, for example, the industrial controls space is one, which is another example, like cloud computing, virtualization, new technologies, new uses for this infrastructure that create risk but also opportunity. And our ability to address those risks has continued to improve. So we now have the Industrial Control System CERT program within DHS that really is focused on how we're connecting things that are real-world processes, manufacturing, access to facilities through door controls, access to electricity through the grid, all now being connected to the internet in a way that, again, great enhancement of capability, but also introduction of a certain amount of risk.
Sure.
And so that program is really focused on that risk, pushing information to the critical infrastructure players who have deployed those solutions, making sure they're aware of what the risks are. We're doing training. We've done some 14,000 plus private sector folks coming in to be trained on risk associated with industrial controls that are now connected to the IT systems. We're also doing flyaway teams. So if someone's got a problem, in the midst of that problem, we'll actually put a team on the ground to assist in analyzing what the situation is, making sure we've done the forensic work to know what the vulnerabilities were being exploited, and then be able to address those issues, and then get the information out to the larger community through US CERT and ICS CERT. So I think that's great progress. I think the NCIC, the National Cybersecurity and Communications Center, is now in a position to sort of bring the situational awareness of many of our operational components from the comms physical world side and the cyber side, as well as the ICS CERT and the National Cybersecurity Center, all onto a single watch floor, and bring that situational awareness much more to the fore, again, being able to leverage and push that information out to a broader community. And we'll be testing all of that through the CyberStorm 3 exercise, which is scheduled for the late September timeframe. So that'll give us an opportunity to actually kick the tires on the NCIC, bring a much larger community of interest into that environment, and see how it works using the National Incident Response, National Cyber Incident Response Plan, and for the first time seeing how that plays out. So lots of progress being made in thinking about how we'll address national moments in the cyber realm using these new tools that we're bringing to bear.